boy, Brandon X. Bell, and I'm standing here next to the legendary, the magnificent, one of the most interesting men in the world, Mr. Richard T Phillis. What's up, bro?
How you doing?
Good. How you feel?
After that opening, I feel a lot better about myself.
You should. It's all about confidence, man. Bravado.
I appreciate it. I need all the confidence I can get.
Dude, you got it all, man. Just ooze with machismo.
I gotta work on it.
Right, this guy's like my big brother, man, for real. So, Richard T Phillis, man. For one, having you a part of this cast is like, Underconnected is tremendous. With the experience that you bring to the table. With that experience you're, bringing into this character, why don't you tell everybody your character and who is he, and what he's about.
Well, I play Tommy Jack, and he's experienced in crime, organized crime. His background is he was with the Italians, but because he's half Irish, he couldn't rise up within the commission. He was only going to go up so far.
No, it was good, but I get it though.
Yeah, and then after a while, he saw where they were flipping on each other, where there was really no loyalty. Now, he had associations with the Boss Kings and dealings between the Italians and the Boss Kings. He decided to hook up with the Boss Kings because he saw a loyalty, and he saw that they stuck together and nobody was flipping on each other. But he knew he wasn't going to rise up in the Italian organization.
But he rose up in the Boss Kings, though.
Rose up in the Boss Kings.
Yeah. Third position, right? Third.
I'm number 3.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So the top 2 guys get taken out, he will be the next guy in charge.
Well, actually, I'm hoping that I get to retire, or at least get in a role where I'm more of a counselor. So I'm not really looking forward to that. I like the leadership that's ahead of me. There's no ambitions. I mean, Tommy's not ambitious. In other words, he's not trying to cut the other guy's throat. He likes the leadership. If it happens that way, fine. But I think he's happy in the role that he has, the character. So.
You've been looking at my storyboard, haven't you? Man, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good, man. Yeah, I like that.
Well, I think what's going to be interesting, and I hope that we can make this work, is the fact that with the hard persona that Tommy has, you start to see a softer side of Tommy where he ends up falling in love with this one woman, and the Boss Kings are wondering, like, where is Tommy? Because when a boss tells you got to report, you got to report.
Right.
And they're wondering, well, Tommy didn't show up.
What is it?
Where's Tommy? Is he flipping now? Is he talking to feds, or what's going on?
Yeah, his heart. Yeah.
But then he gets confronted. He gets confronted by Brandon's character, and he's like, Tommy, where the hell were you? Stuff like that. And then Tommy takes offense to that because he knows that he's loyal to this organization. How could you even insinuate that he would flip? After his history that he had, and then he realizes by looking in Tommy's eyes, there's something else going on. And then he starts to razz him about it. So we're hoping that we can make that work.
We're totally gonna make that work.
We're hoping we can make that work.
Damn, we're good. I mean, we're so damn good, bro.
But I think we're really like, almost like when we talked about it, it's almost like we're finishing each other's sentences.
Right.
It's like we're. Hey, I like this, I like that. Yeah, we got to do this, we got to do that. And the next thing you know.
And that's why when you came to audition, right? I'm just going to let everybody know, Tommy Jack was originally supposed to be black. That's how good he did Tommy Jack. And he's still my brother.
Wait a minute, I'm not black.
Whoa, I'm sorry, Tommy. I'm sorry. Hey, man.
What do you call him, man?
No, Tommy. You black, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You a brother.
Okay, I hope so.
Right. Yeah, man. So look, real quick, man. Now, I talked about the experience that you got, man. You're an awesome actor. You bring a lot to the table. Why don't you tell the people some of the projects that you've been in, and let them know who Richard T Phillis is, brother. Who are you? You.
Who am I?
Who am I? Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. Right. I'm Batman. No.
Joe.
I'm Al Pacino. No. Okay. I'm in the dark. There's a time I could see. I never. I started off, and I didn't even know I wanted to act. I started off 12 years ago. I worked at the post office full time, so I had to act part time. and I didn't really know I wanted to do that. I played hockey for 26 years, amateur hockey, and physically it got to the point where my body wasn't recovering fast enough. You know, at first it was like a week, then it was a month, then all of a sudden it took the whole year to recover, so I said, I can't be doing this anymore.
Right.
But I think that you, in life, you need to get up, you need a reason to get up every day.
Hell
You need
yeah.
a reason, you need a drive, you need a goal.
Damn right.
So I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do if I can't play hockey? And I was really kind of depressed a little bit, you know.
Huh?
And then I saw somebody and they were reading for a film down at the Cleveland Institute of Art, and they were robbing a store. And I was like, I went up to the guy, I go, hey, can I read for this? I said, I don't have a headshot, I don't have a resume. He goes, yeah, go ahead and read. Well, I did everything wrong as far as my training that I got after that. But either I like acting or I like robbing stores. So, you know, I got to swear and stuff, you know, what the fuck, you know, I was doing that, you know. So then afterwards, this adrenaline's flowing, I'm thinking, I think I like acting. I was thinking, I hope it's not robbing stores, you know. But anyway, I started there, and then the second thing I read for, I got it. It was like a pilot. And they sent that pilot out to LA, they didn't pick it up, but I actually played an Italian father. And they called me, and they were like, hey, congratulations, you just cast as a father. And I never did anything before in my life. And it was like,
wow.
After I hung up, I was thinking, why did you cast me? You know, I couldn't figure it out. But then my buddy who was out in LA, he said, Rich, he was at the audition, he said that was a fabulous audition. So I started there, and then I got some training. I got an acting coach, Maureen Dempsey, who was out in LA.
Shout out Maureen Dempsey. Word.
She would sit at the casting table, so she would hear when the actors would come in and audition. She knew what they were looking for. She knew what was good. She knew what was bad. So she taught me cold read, scenes, all kinds of. Taught us how to write. Taught us all kinds of things. Taught me how to play dead. Taught me how to grieve somebody who was dying.
Wow.
Taught me how to play blind. So I mean, the
Close
class.
your eyes, right?
Well, it was more than that. I mean, it was more like, well, the day I came in. Where are you going, man?
Oh, I'm
Get it. I mean, the day I came into class, I told her, I said, I want to learn how to play blind. I like sunglasses on, you know. She said, first thing, get rid of the sunglasses. I said, okay. So I got rid of the sunglasses. She said, okay, I want you to sit in that chair. I sat in the chair. She said, okay, what do you hear? Nothing but silence. So I don't know, I hear the heater. I said, okay, feel the chair. So I feel the chair. She said, I want you to do this scene. So I started to do the scene. It was from Son of a Woman. It was Al Pacino, you know.
Right.
He's sitting on a plane, you know. And I started to do the scene, and then halfway through it, I had to pull out because I felt myself losing my eyesight.
Wow.
I mean, the curtain was starting to get blurry and everything else. So then, you know, she's sitting right there. She's the type of coach, she'll look right in your face and she'll watch everything you're doing. And so at the end of the scene, she says, halfway through, you pulled out of the blind. And I told her, I says, because I felt like I was going blind, and I got scared.
Wow.
So the mind is really powerful, you know, but I really wanted to learn how to play a disability or blind or something like that. But she's a fabulous coach.
Right.
And I've been with her for many years, and some other coaches as well. So.
My man. All right. All right, cool. So look, that's my man Richard T Phillis. Bottom line, he's a great actor. And if he comes into a store, he might rob you. No, I'm just joking. Nah, man, but this is Brandon X, G1NBC NETEX Exchange, man. I'm signing off. Another part of the Connected special, behind the scenes interviews. We down here at Voice of Radio. Shout out Andre Patisse. Shout out Earl Porter, Voice of Radio, East West Street Productions, G1NBC, and I'm out of this punk ass. Follow.